Welcome back to 5 Acres Honey Farm. I'm Tara Lynn, and this video is a little last weekend of summer spent in the western North Carolina mountains near Bryson City. I've alluded in several videos that I have a second apiary out here. This is my first summer with the bees out here, and I'm just wrapping up getting them set for fall, and I can give you a little update on them. But my husband and I were just kind of exploring. We had some friends visiting in the area that we were going to meet up with, and just trying to spend as much time outside as possible before the temperatures change. So we'll take you along with us and give you an update on the bees too. We put our kayaks in at the tail of the Dragon boat ramp on the lower end of the Fontana Dam, and this little alcove here has cardinal flower and some other yellow flowers that I'm still not sure what those are. The water is so clear, and near the center it's like 30 feet deep and completely clear to the bottom. We're going to go to the Lemmons Branch access next.
When's the next time you're coming out here?
In 2 weeks.
I'd say it's probably a good idea to leave the kayaks here till then and then take them back the next time.
I was thinking that. We're going to be busy next time though, because we're going to Mammoth Cave National Park.
Okay. That's up to you.
I mean, it might make sense. It's also going to be starting to get chilly. It's supposed to be a low of 40 the next time we're here, but I know the forecast can change. As I'm paddling by, I'm thinking how perfect so many of these rocks would be for painting, but then I'm really scared to take one in case there's some type of curse. Like if you've heard of people taking lava rock in Hawaii and then some kind of curse follows them. So I'm not taking any Fontana Lake rocks. Just gonna let them enjoy their life here. So I just found this little worker bee floating in the lake. I got her out of the water, so she's drying off. So honeybees are notoriously terrible swimmers. They cannot swim at all. So you can see she's totally cleaning herself off, and like when they are drowning, they've been in the water for a while, they actually look really bloated and their abdomens get super full, you know? She's looks like she's cleaning her proboscis a little bit, which is, well, she already put it back inside. Oh, sorry, I was looking closer at her. And she's just hanging out in the sun. We'll just let her probably find a spot for her to rest up here so that I can keep going, explore some more. I gave her a spot right here, and now I'm gonna continue on my way. Got a little co-pilot. After about a half hour, she flew away and gonna head back home next. I just finished up hive inspections. Actually just inspection, I should say, it's singular. I just looked at one hive that I've had trouble getting into my last 2 visits out here, and now they're at a much lighter stage where they're not kind of like bursting at the seams. They still have a ton of honey in there, but it's not to the point where it's too heavy for me to lift. So I was able to get through. They have a tremendous small hive beetle problem, which is typical this time of year, but this is my first time with these colonies here in the mountains. So all of the control measures that I've been using at home, like the beneficial nematodes, I haven't done out here yet. So when I do order those beneficial nematodes, I'm going to order an extra batch so that I can get it applied out here. And the other colony I didn't really have time to get into because we were meeting some friends at Snowbird Mountain Lodge. They are staying there for their anniversary. I've heard only great things about Snowbird. It's a really kind of expensive place to stay, and I would think it was pre-pandemic. You were able to go have dinner there, but we never had a chance to go and just have dinner to see the grounds. And I think once the shutdown happened, they only provide dinner for guests at the lodge. So our friends invited us to dinner there. However, we already have plans this evening, so we're going to miss out on that really great opportunity. But we're going to meet them there anyway, just to say hi and wish them a happy anniversary and get to see what the lodge looks like. I feel like we need this stress-free zone sign at home. So you could just have breakfast out here.
Oh yeah.
I would just have like every meal possible.
We normally come in at 8 o'clock and eat breakfast at that little 4-1.
This is beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's way too fun.
Wow.
Yes. Stacy's are. Yeah,
And this is a gas, I guess, right? Because it's all just ventless kind of thing. Snowbird's outdoor chapel is making me want to get married yet again. It is just stunning here. I forgot to take some video in downtown Bryson, but we got some ice cream. And I figured rainbow sprinkles is pretty appropriate for the end of summer. We got the ice cream at the chocolate shop and pizza at Nate and Nick's. Just exploring in the backyard, and I saw this turtle with just like all of its legs out and its head out, and it was sleeping or dead, but it turned out it was sleeping and putting it back. I realized I forgot to film a closing while I was still out in the mountains. I'm back at home now in Pittsboro, North Carolina. We wrapped up our weekend with a visit to Mountain Layers Brewery and brought home a little growler. That's my husband loves their beer. One of our favorite places to stop on the drive between the mountains and home is Hillman Brewery. There's a location in Asheville, but the one we stop at is in Old Fort, just east of Asheville. And it's a great spot right on the river, lots of covered outdoor dining, plus inside too, and the food is so great. So that's another fantastic spot to go to. It's fantastic every time, and the service is always spectacular too. So if you're looking for things to do around Fontana, there's no shortage of things to do outside, and of course delicious places to eat around Bryson. But please leave some recommendations in the comments about different places to go kayaking, your favorite restaurants out there. I'd love to hear some more. Thanks.